All right, where was I? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm in the back end of a small run of miscellaneous potato chips, finding myself in a small little micro series of 2 bags of potato chips from India, the last one being the Mr. Chips figures, which I still to this day find a bit incomprehensible and strange, and I'm curious to know more. But even though I was a little inconclusive about whether I like them or not, I actually threw about half the bag in the garbage and came home like drunk at 2 o'clock in the morning the following day and ate them right out of the garbage can. So they were all right, I guess. I just couldn't nail the flavor, and now I can't remember what they taste like. Today I have another bag of chips from India, and this is from Lay's India, and it's called India's Magic Masala, and this is really fucking bizarre, and I'm gonna get into that. I bought these at the Punjab spot on Avenue A in Houston, just a classic vegetarian late night after hours drunk spot where all the cab drivers go to eat. It's a New York institution, and they had a lot of Indian potato chips there, and I bought these. Now, I did have one bag from this series earlier, which I also got at Punjab, which was the Tomato Tango, and they were one of my favorite chips of that whole last batch that we did. And so I have high expectations for this. Now, what I find odd about this series is that all these chips that are marketed in India, so you got the rupee price tag on here, there's only one, and it's this one that even makes any attempt to taste like any sort of Indian food. Everything else is like basic American flavors, and I've avoided them. Sour cream, an onion, basic flavor. They had the tomato tango, which is supposed to be like Spanish. But this is the only one that's attempting to do Indian food, and it's Magic Masala. Now, what I don't understand about this is how generic it is. This seems to me like this is something you would sell in America to American people that don't really know that much about the vast specificities and regional distinctions of Indian foods, and really only know it from, chicken tikka masala at the regular Indian place, which is fine. But, like it's like this seems like it's being marketed to Americans, where, my understanding is that masala is not really a specific flavor. It's just basically a catch-all term that means a collection of spices. So, for example, you could have like a chili garlic masala or like a ginger coriander masala or something like that. It's a little more complicated than that, and some of my Indian friends will correct me if I'm mischaracterizing it, but that's the essence of it. It's not a specific flavor. And again, that makes sense if you're just trying to shuck this to Americans. But you think people in India, first of all, you don't need to say India. I mean, you're already in fucking India. I get that. Like, why is it so generic? It's like making an American potato chip and making like America's magic hot dog flavor. It's like, I know hot dogs are American, but what kind of hot dogs? Anyway, it's a little bit of a mystery, but I still have high hopes for this bag of chips just because I like the last bag, and I'm gonna see what the fuck's up. Be careful, don't fuck the bag up, because this might make an action figure. Yeah, all right. Smells good. It's a ridged chip. It's kind of a dark orange color. Little burns on it. Thick. Again with the egg. Why does it taste like egg? It tastes like burnt wood. These are not hitting. Give it a little time, but no. They taste burnt. The chip itself is great. Hearty. Thick, but the flavor sucks shit. If you serve this to me, I'm not gonna lie. My knowledge and experience with Indian food is not vast. I mean, I spent most of my life growing up going to East 6th Street and eating in those very touristy restaurants, that all have the exact identical menu. not bad, but it's like the sort of the chop suey version of Indian food. It's very much catered to like American taste. And then I have a lot of Indian food, mostly dosas when I was in Singapore, but if you served this to me in an Indian restaurant, I'd be fucking pissed. So, somebody needs stuff. That'd suck. What a bummer. Someone over there at Lay's India needs to get their shit together. Because those are fucking bad. Or this is how you're repping your whole cuisine of an entire fucking subcontinent with this crap. Magic masala. Nothing magical. Shit at all.